The phone started ringing at 4 a.m. By 5 a.m., the ticketing system had crashed. By 7 a.m., tournament director Bob Moran was staring at numbers that made absolutely no sense. The Lindner Family Tennis Center has hosted legends for 125 years. Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Serena Williams. Bob Moran has seen them all pack the stands. He has presided over a $260 million expansion that doubled the size of the facility. He thought he had seen it all, but nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared him for this. Alexandra Eala hasn't even played a single point in Cincinnati yet. She has a first-round bye as the number 17 seed, her highest seeding ever in a WTA 1000 event. She isn't scheduled to step onto the court until Saturday. And yet, the demand for tickets to her matches has already broken every record in the tournament's 125-year history. Ticket prices have skyrocketed so dramatically that even Eala herself couldn't stay silent. "This isn't right," she reportedly said when she learned what her fans were being charged. The words hung in the air like a warning. A declaration that the sport she loves should not price out the people who love her back. Nobody expected this. The WTA is in shock. Bob Moran is stunned. And Alex Eala, the woman at the center of it all, is speaking out. August 13th, 2026. Mason, Ohio. The Lindner Family Tennis Center. The Cincinnati Open, the final WTA 1000 event before the U.S. Open, is about to begin. Tournament director Bob Moran arrives at his office expecting a routine day of final preparations. The ground had been transformed following a $260 million expansion that doubled the size of the campus. The tournament is expected to draw nearly 300,000 attendees over its 2-week run. Moran has been running this tournament for years. He knows the rhythms, the patterns, the predictable surges in ticket demand that come with big names and big matches. He has dealt with the frenzy surrounding the Williams sisters, the excitement around Coco Gauff, the global appeal of IGA Swiatek. He has seen it all, but when his phone rings at 4 a.m., nothing about this day is predictable. The voice on the other end is frantic. It's the head of ticketing. "Bob, you need to come down here. Now." Moran walks into the ticketing office and finds chaos. The online ticketing system, a sophisticated platform designed to handle massive traffic, has crashed. "What's happening?" Moran asks. The answer leaves him speechless. Alex Eala. Everyone wants to see Alex Eala. Moran stares at the numbers on the screen. Ticket inquiries for Eala's matches have surpassed every other player combined. The pattern was already familiar. In Washington, organizers revealed that ticket demands increased by 80% because of Eala's matches. Filipino fans bought thousands of tickets even before the tournament began. The stadium with more than 10,000 seats was sold out thanks to the strong interest of the Filipino fans. In Toronto, the phenomenon reached new heights. Tournament director Carl Hale revealed that Eala had generated upwards of 5,000 ticket sales, making the 2,800-seat grandstand court too small for her appearance. They were forced to move her to center court due to her popularity. For the first time in 2 decades, the opening Wednesday night match was sold out. Now, Cincinnati was experiencing the same phenomenon, but on a scale that no one could have anticipated. "We've never seen anything like this," Moran tells his staff. Not for Federer, not for Nadal, not for Serena, This is different. This is something else entirely. As the demand surged, so did the prices. Ticket prices for the Cincinnati Open had already increased dramatically. In 2025, a starting ticket for the first week cost around $275. By 2026, that price had skyrocketed to approximately $470, a staggering 70 increase. But even those prices couldn't keep up with the Eala effect. Fans were paying premium prices just for the chance to see the Filipina sensation play. One fan reportedly watched Eala in Toronto at the National Bank Open, then drove 8 hours to Cincinnati for another chance to see her. Another group of friends planned their entire college reunion around a trip to Cincinnati specifically to watch Eala play. The stories reflect the growing following Eala has built in North America after her breakthrough season on the WTA Tour. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the center courts of the world, Eala has become a symbol of hope for the Filipino diaspora, a way for people scattered across the globe to connect with their heritage, to celebrate their identity, to feel united in a shared purpose. "I've never seen anything like this," one fan told reporters. "She's not just a tennis player. She's our champion. She's representing all of us." Eala's supporters have attracted attention throughout the North American hardcourt swing. Former doubles world number one, Rennie Stubbs, noted that around 80% or even more of the crowd cheers for Eala, creating an atmosphere unlike anything else in tennis. "When you have that kind of support," Stubbs said, "it changes everything." Now, in Cincinnati, that support has translated into record-breaking ticket demand and record-breaking prices. Some tickets for Eala's matches were reportedly being resold at multiples of their face value. The secondary market was going crazy, and Eala couldn't stay silent. "This isn't right," she reportedly said. "My fans shouldn't have to pay this much to watch me play. To understand why Eala's reaction matters. You have to understand who she is and where she comes from." Eala was born on May 23, 2005, in Quezon City, Philippines. She picked up a tennis racket at just 4 years old. By the age of 11, she had already made her mark. When she was just 13 years old, the Rafa Nadal Academy reached out, a turning point that would reshape not just her career, but the future of Philippine tennis. The 2026 season marked her arrival. In February, she reached the quarterfinals of the Dubai Tennis Championships. In March, she reached the quarterfinals of the Miami Open for the second year in a row. In June, she reached the semifinals of the Berlin Open. In July, she reached the fourth round at Wimbledon, a historic achievement that made her the first Filipino to reach the second week of a Grand Slam in the Open era. At Wimbledon, she stunned defending champion Iga Swiatek with a commanding victory. The match attracted several high-profile spectators, including Grand Slam legend Roger Federer. Then came Washington. Eala entered the tournament as an unseeded player, ranked number 28 in the world, without any expectations from the tennis establishment. The tournament was stacked with champions: Olympic gold medalist Zheng Qinwen, defending champion Leylah Fernandez, world number 10 Alina Svitolina, four-time Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka, and world number 3 Jessica Pegula. Eala defeated every single one of them. The win made her the first Filipino to win a WTA Tour singles crown and propelled her from number 28 to now 20 in the WTA rankings. She then carried that form into the Canadian Open, where 2 more wins stretched her sequence to 7 in a row. Her Toronto campaign eventually ended with a fourth-round defeat to Belinda Bencic. But the surge has lifted Eala to a career-high world number 20. Now, in Cincinnati, Eala is the number 17 seed, her highest seeding ever in a WTA 1000 event. She has earned a first-round bye, a privilege that shows how far she has come. She has played more matches than any other top 20 WTA player this year. 56 matches, with 37 wins and 19 losses. As we say, I've come far, but I have still farther to go, Eala said. But even as she climbs higher, she hasn't forgotten the people who helped her get there. And when she saw what her fans were being charged, she didn't stay silent. There are moments where it's heavy. There are moments where it's fun, Eala said when asked about the weight of the spotlight. But at the end of the day, I am also aware that it's a crazy experience, so I'm just trying to take it all in. August 14th, 2026. The first round of the Cincinnati Open has just concluded. Elena Gabriela Ruse, the 77th ranked Romanian, has cruised past Poland's Magda Linette in a stunning display of dominance. The final scoreline reads 6-0, 6-3. The victory sets up a second-round showdown between Ruse and Eala, a rematch of their 2024 U.S. Open qualifier encounter, where Ruse hacked out a 6-3, 1-6, 6-4 win that denied Eala what would have been her first main draw appearance in a Grand Slam. For Eala, this is personal. This is revenge. Ruse denied the Filipino what would have been her first main draw appearance in a Grand Slam. Back then, Eala was still ranked outside the world top 150 at number 153, while Ruse was at number 122. The loss was devastating, a gut punch that Eala has carried with her for 2 years. But Eala is not the same player she was in 2024. She has improved her serve, strengthened her ground strokes, and developed a mental fortitude that has allowed her to win 7 matches in a row. She has beaten world number 3 Jessica Pegula and other top-ranked players. She is no longer the player who lost to Ruse at the U.S. Open qualifiers. Now, she has a chance for payback, and the fans are rushing to witness it. Eala, seeded number 17 and ranked number 20 in the world, received a first-round bye and will now make her Cincinnati debut against the Romanian. She has been in superb form during the North American hardcourt swing, winning Washington, D.C., and reaching the round of 16 in Toronto. Eala continues her revenge tour when she goes up against Ruse in the second round. She has found success against past conquerors, beating each of her last 7 opponents who previously defeated her. She has topped Mexico's Renata Zarazua, Australia's Maya Joint, Poland's Iga Swiatek, China's Zheng Qinwen, Canada's Leylah Fernandez, and USA's Jessica Pegula. Now, Ruse is next on our list. The stage is set. The revenge tour continues, and the fans are rushing to be part of it. August 15th, 2026. Mason, Ohio, the Lindner Family Tennis Center. The stands are filled to capacity. The Filipino flags are waving. The chants of Laban, Alex, echo through the stadium. The fans have rushed to be here. They have traveled from across the United States, from Canada, from the Philippines itself. They have planned their college reunions around this moment. They have driven 8 hours. They have dropped everything. And now, Alex Eala is about to give them exactly what they came for. She walks onto the court for her second-round match with the confidence of a champion. She's been here before. She knows what it takes to win, and she is ready to make a statement. Her opponent, Elena Gabriela Ruse, is a dangerous player who knows exactly how to beat her. But Eala is not intimidated. She has faced tougher opponents, overcome greater odds, and emerged victorious. From the very first point, Eala takes control. Her serve is dialed in, her ground strokes are precise, and her movement is effortless. The crowd roars with every point, their chants echoing through the stadium. The Filipina sensation is playing like a woman possessed. The match is a battle. As predicted, Ruse fights back, pushing Eala to her limits. But this time, Eala does not waver. She does not let the pressure rattle her. She does not let the ghosts of past losses creep back in her mind. She does what champions do. She regroups. She refocuses. And she unleashes a barrage of tennis that Ruse simply cannot handle. The victory is sealed. Eala advances to the third round, her Cincinnati campaign off to a winning start. The crowd erupts, the flags wave, and the tennis world takes notice. After the match, Eala is asked about the ticket prices and the fans who rush to see her. She smiles, her eyes filled with emotion. "It's an amazing experience," she says. "It's nice to see that the Filipino community is really showing up and enjoying tennis. Hopefully, it will help grow the sport as well and, in the end, give them something new and joyful experience." But then her expression turns serious. "But the prices, this isn't right. My fans shouldn't have to pay this much. They've done so much for me. They stay up late. They travel thousands of miles. They spend their hard-earned money. And I just want to make sure that tennis remains accessible to everyone. Maraming salamat sa mga kababayan natin sa lahat ng ginawa niyo mula sa Washington hanggang Toronto. At sa lahat ng gagawin niyo pa. Parati kayong sumasuporta at nagdadasal. Parati kayong nagpupit kaya tuloy-tuloy lang akong magtatrabaho para sa inyo." The crowd goes absolutely mad. Alexandra Eala has not just won a match. She has proven that the fans who rushed to see her were right to believe. She has proven that she belongs among the greats. And she has proven that she is just getting started. From the cracked courts of Quezon City, where tennis was a luxury, to the center courts of Cincinnati, where she has broken every ticket record in tournament history, Alexandra Eala has proven that champions don't just win matches, they move mountains. And when the ticket prices skyrocketed, she spoke out. "This isn't right," she said. And she meant it. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the center courts of Cincinnati, where she has broken every ticket record in tournament history, Alexandra Eala has proven that champions don't just win matches, they move mountains. And when the ticket prices skyrocketed, she didn't stay silent. She spoke out for her fans. "This isn't right," she said. "The WTA is in shock. Bob Moran is stunned. And Alex Eala, the woman at the center of it all, has shown the world that she is not just a champion on the court. She is a champion for the people who believed in her first."